trucks because they kind of have similar voice patterns, I guess.
Yeah. But
Let's see.
But I can guarantee that would make a great YouTube video.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I'm sure. Especially with your voices.
You see...
TJ, you're cutting out.
People tell me nobody knows how to cut out like TJ Miller.
Isn't it funny how when you tell someone their voice is cutting out, the very next word they say is just perfectly clear?
Well, I'm at the top of the driveway. I'm in the parking lot, and I set my phone down on my lap.
Oh.
So I guess the Wi-Fi was more blocked.
Man,
in my hand.
Man, that sucks. How you have a really bad signal.
Hey, but at least I have a free house.
Yeah, that's worth it. Are you gonna get a Starlink internet when it comes around?
Oh yeah.
My teacher got it.
Really? Which teacher?
English teacher. I don't know if they got the satellite yet, but like the beta program is here in like Franklin, North Carolina now.
Oh my goodness. I
got an email saying I could reserve my Starlink satellite dish to join the beta testers program or something like that.
You better jump on it. You better jump on it now.
Well, that's all according to Mother.
You said it's $600?
It's $500 for the satellite to get set up and $100 a month.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You get what? You get like gigabit internet?
No, you don't get gigabit. It's more like 50 to 100 megabytes, or the plan, the finish line, the goal is a gigabyte per second.
Which I'm sure they'll have after they get all of their satellites up.
Oh yeah, they're planning. Elon Musk is planning on putting like 30,000 or something.
30,000 satellites?
Or more. Right now he's putting up I think he said in order to start the basic service to where everyone can have a little bit of internet on Earth, it would be like 8,000 satellites. Let me see how many Starlink satellites are up right now.
I think Elon Musk is the number one. He's sent more satellites to space than anybody else.
Oh, for sure. And he's also launching a rocket every 1 or 2 weeks.
I know, isn't that awesome?
That is NASA,
the United States pours money into space. Couldn't do what Elon Musk is doing right now. Oh, it's so exciting.
Oh my, the European Space Agency, they said they're gonna have to redesign the rocket they produce because of Elon Musk. Because they designed the rocket back in 2013.
Yeah.
And it just it's just, man, Elon Musk is such a pioneer in electric cars and space flight. I mean, that is so crazy that he can launch a rocket into space and half the rocket lands itself back on the pad to be refueled. Also,
the SN10 survived, right?
I haven't been keeping up to date with those. The little tests on their new Starship or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But I know they've been making a lot of prototypes. But NASA, the Soyuz rocket was more reusable than the space shuttle, which was supposed to be the most reusable rocket, or at least less expensive to reuse, because when they reused the space shuttle, they took everything apart and put it back together every single time.
Really?
Yeah, every single time they dismantled the whole ship and put it back together.
And Elon Musk isn't doing that.
No, it's like he's reused the same rocket booster 9 times. 9 times.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so awesome.
What NASA had to do is to reuse their rocket boosters with the space shuttle. Is they plopped down in the ocean, and they used it like a tugboat to tow it back to land, and they had to took it apart and rebuilt it.
Yeah.
But with SpaceX, it launches up into space, and after it's done its job, it comes back and lands on the pad. They put it on a truck, and they refuel it.
Right, they have 2 or 3 guys go out there to look at it and run some
Yep.
computer tests, and then send this thing back up. 5 days later.
Yeah.
If that. I mean, I'm sure they could probably go back in the same day.
Oh, I'm sure.
Could you imagine the day when going to the moon and have you heard about like our new or Elon Musk's rocket? I think the Elon Musk's BFR. It could take us to Mars in a couple weeks.
Yeah, right now the standard's like 7 months or something, 8 months, something like that,
What is?
to get to Mars.
Oh.
But like Elon Musk is just sticking it to everybody who said like every few years, like countries say, oh yeah, we'll be to Mars by 2030, we'll be to Mars by 2010. Like that's been going on forever. You know, France says they're going to stop selling gasoline vehicles by 2050.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which that I could see because a lot of countries, electric vehicles are the best selling. Like, I think Iceland, the Tesla Model 3 is like #1 car there because they get all their energy from the wind.
Huh.
And there's so many rebates in Iceland, I think, that so many people have Tesla Model 3s. Oh, and have you seen the new Tesla Model S Plaid? Oh, you should look up the images of it. It's coming out in a few weeks.
Is it badass?
Oh my goodness, it'll go 0 to 60 in like 1.9 seconds.
Jeez.
That is absolutely insane. Now, the Tesla Model S Plaid Plus, that's like their it's a sedan. And back in like 2018, they said their like supercar was going to go 0 to 60 in 1.9. So that they're eventually going to release. So I wonder what the speed of that supercar is going to be when it eventually releases. If the sedan is going 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds, and they said, and the Roadster supercar was said to go 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds back in 2018. What's that going to do when it eventually releases?
Right.
Like, oh my goodness. Also, have you seen how many like new electric trucks are coming out at the end of this year?
No, but it seems like everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
Ford isn't Ford an all-electric Bronco?
No, I don't think so.
No. I thought they were doing...
What?
It should be. It's some like SUV...
I think Ford is working on an electric F-150, and they also, they've put a lot of investment in a company called Rivian, which is one of the more popular like electric trucks coming out at the end of the year. Actually, the Rivian is set to release in summer. And then GMC, the electric Hummer, is coming out at the end of the year. It has something called crab crawl, where the wheels turn diagonally and you can drive diagonally.
Wow. Makes parallel parking a whole lot easier.
Yeah. And the Tesla Cybertruck is coming out at the end of the year.
Let's go. Come on.
Also, have you seen the Tesla semi-truck?
No.
It's separate from the Cybertruck. It's like their 18-wheeler. They also announced at that Roadster event. It's coming out at the end of the year.
Yeah, soon, very soon, truck drivers won't have a job.
Yeah, man, just think of autonomous driving 18-wheelers.
That'll be a little bit scary.
Oh, yeah. Tesla...
Seems like they have a lower crash record.
But,
Seems like autonomous has a
yeah.
record
But,
of people.
oh yeah, Tesla released their, full self-driving beta software, finally. So now you can get your car to drive pretty much anywhere, including dirt roads.
Well, is it legal?
Yes, it's legal.
What?
Yep,
That's
Yes.
surprising.
And videos are popping up everywhere of people sleeping in the passenger seat while their Tesla Model 3 drives them to work.
Oh.
You should watch the videos of it.
When we are our parents' age, every car that comes out will have self-driving. Every car.
Oh yeah. Also, Elon Musk has been raising the price on the full self-driving. Every year it gets better. So I think it started off as a $5,000 option, and now it's a $10,000 option. But it is it's the nuttiest thing because it'll look at stop signs and traffic lights. It'll yield. You can select how aggressive of a driver it is. I think the max the most aggressive is called Mad Max mode. You should watch the videos, and you should watch you should see the images of the new Tesla Model S Plaid that's coming out. And
I driving aggressive without breaking the law. Now, what do they do? What do they do if your car is speeding, but it's self-driving? Do they send Elon Musk the ticket?
I believe at this point you are still responsible for what the car does because you're supposed to be alert and paying attention to the road with your hands.
You're the one in control.
Yeah.
You're operating the vehicle.
Yeah, but what this reminds me of is cruise control to when my dad was a kid.
Yep.
Yep. Is
that just a thing, a new thing for them?
Yeah. Dad said when his mom got new Volvo with cruise control, they were laughing as they're look, they're not pressing the gas pedal and still going. They're just laughing at it.
That's funny.
And you should watch videos of really recent Tesla autopilot tests because it'll merge, it'll turn on the blinker and switch lanes, it'll take the exit ramp or on ramp. A few months ago, they released a feature where the car would pick you up. It would drive out of the parking lot to the front of wherever you are, front of the building. Yeah.
Now, I also saw a video where I think somebody's car. This might have been a year ago or more, maybe when it was in its beta testing. But
yeah.
A guy's Tesla, he was in a parking lot and getting the Tesla to do that, to drive around and pick him up, and a cop pulled the car over while he wasn't in it.
Yep.
And, gave him a ticket because he didn't stop at one of the stupid stop lines or stop signs in the parking lot.
Yeah.
It's a bitty parking lot, and there's nobody there. But the cop wanted to give him a ticket just to do it, I guess.
Just to get your tickets in while you can, because right now it's classified as level 2 autonomy, which means you're still responsible. But once it gets to like level 3, 4, 5, level 5 is the highest. At level 5, it can do anything, just as a human. That's the holy grail of self-driving, level 5 autonomy. Right now, it's in like level 2, about to be in level 3, something like that. But I think the big difference between level 2 and 3 is who's responsible if it crashes.
Well, I mean, when the robots in the factories bump into each other, it's like, well, technical error.
Yep.
But boy, wouldn't it suck to die because of a technical error? Oopsie.
Oops. That wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the computer on your car thought that said go, and it actually said stop.
Oh, here's a great dilemma. So, suppose the car is driving, and there's a grandma suddenly in the road.
Oh yeah.
And
which one do you?
And the only way to avoid the grandma is swerving into a brick wall. Does the car prioritize the people in the car or the grandma?
I would say the car should prioritize the people in the car.
I would say so too. Plus, why is the grandma on the road? But like,
I mean, right? Yeah. Sorry, grandma. But
you know, here's another.
If there's somebody breaking the law, like jaywalking,
oh yeah,
it's almost. I mean, it sucks to say, but
yeah,
it's kind of their fault.
Yeah. So here's another scenario. Say the car is driving, and there's 2 motorcycles that start heading coming into it. One motorcycle rider is wearing just a t-shirt and some shorts. The other motorcycle driver has full leather, body armor, and a helmet. Which one does it run into?
If it has to choose which one,
yeah.
I guess the guy with armor on.
The big dilemma is: do you run over the person who's more likely to survive, or do you run over the person that didn't take the necessary precautions to be safe or something? Because when you're riding a motorcycle, you should definitely have your helmet on. And so it's like, man, it's going to be interesting when we get to a point where there's like a legal battle, because I guarantee there will, because the Tesla decided to put someone else's life over someone else's. Something like that.
Right.
And they're going to argue, why does the computer get to choose this person's life over the other?
Well, I don't feel like it would quite be that simple. I feel like, right now it might be, but eventually, it'll be able to do risk assessment.
Oh yeah.
If I run into that wall, how much more likely are the people in the car going to be to survive than the person that I'm about to hit, the grandma that I'm about to run over?
Yeah. But I think right now what it does is just nothing. It just continue on, hit the brakes if you can.
Right. It's not.
It's like Jesus take the wheel, except Jesus is the person driving the car. It'll literally go beep, 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 when it doesn't know what to do. Also, guess what the top 4 safest cars in America are?
The Tesla.
It goes Tesla Model 3, number 1. Tesla Model Y, number 2. Tesla Model S, number 3. Tesla Model X, number 4.
because because they don't flip because
Oh.
the batteries are at the bottom.
Yeah, that is true. Have you ever seen that like Business Insider video where they're trying to flip this Tesla Model X and it just keeps rolling back on the wheels every time they throw it into the sand pit?
No, I don't.
But it's just the shape. It's just the shape, and all the weight is at the very bottom.
Ooh, look
It
how
can't
pretty
flip.
the sky is.
Right.
And if
What
it-
I read or heard or something, a story where it's their SUV is the only SUV to get a perfect safety rating because it doesn't flip.
Yeah.
Hybrid.
And that's like the only reason why no SUV has got the, or minivan or something like that.
Also, when's the last time you saw an advertisement for Tesla?
I don't know. That's a good
They
point.
they do not advertise.
They moved from.
They don't.
They moved from.
No, all of their advertisement is word of mouth.
I agree with their methods.
Oh yeah.
Because it works. Isn't it scary, though, how good they are?
Yeah, they're like years and years ahead of the competition.
Elon Musk is an alien.
Yeah. Also, Elon Musk has the most advanced version of like the Tesla autopilot on his car all the time. 'Cause his is like the test guinea pig.
Oh, you mean the latest version, not the most advanced.
Yeah.
Like, basically, he's not selling an inferior product.
No.
He actually has access to.
Yeah, it's just like the beta hasn't been released yet. But
what if Elon Musk wouldn't drive a Tesla?
the closest competitor to Tesla, is Cadillac, and all they can do is stay between the lanes on interstates only. So it's basically like adaptive.
Things are better taken care of or something?
What?
I guess because interstates are better taken care of.
I don't know about that, but it's like that's all it can do. I don't think it can go on off ramps, on ramps, or anything else. It's just stay between the lines, and
Lanes.
yeah, basically. And it has like a camera in the steering wheel to make sure you're still paying attention.
See, what I can't wait for is when your car calls the cops because you aren't wearing your seatbelt.
Oh my goodness, there is a camera in the interior of Teslas now.
Ugh.
You can choose to turn it off, but Tesla is wanting to create a robo-taxi service where you call a Tesla. What Tesla wants is for while you're at work, your Tesla is going and being a robo-taxi for other people.
Oof.
That's what Tesla
Yeah.
wants.
I wouldn't go for that unless
No.
Tesla was willing to back their stuff.
Yeah. I think I can't wait for the Tesla Cybertruck.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be cool.
I hated it at first, but I love it now.
I loved it from the beginning.
Yeah.
I really thought about spending that $100, even though I know for a fact I will never.
No.
Well,
I mean,
that's something like that. It would be awesome. I would love to have one.
oh man, I don't think you could dent it like you could a normal truck. There's no way.
I don't know about that.
The steel is bulletproof to handguns. Glass not so much. But like
Yeah, no, he totally screwed himself when he busted the
Yep.
window and everything.
yeah, but it just serves as more word of mouth advertising through all the memes and the news articles and news on the TV.
Yeah.
It's like what he eventually said on Twitter he should have done is done the glass break first and then the hammer, or maybe use a different window that he'd been practicing on so long.
Yeah.
Because he said they were like backstage testing it out.
Right. Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah. And he also said that the sledgehammer might have created like a fracture in the window that when the ball hit. But one thing that's interesting, did the ball go through?
No?
No. What would a normal window do in that situation?
I don't remember. I'll have to watch that video again to see how big that ball was.
It is the size of like, I'm thinking no, not a bowling ball, but I'm thinking like, it's like a metal tennis ball.
Oh.
Just like solid stainless steel tennis ball. And that guy, and the designer of the truck just chucks it at that window. Oh, there's this who's that guy?
Firefighters hate firefighters, paramedics, and police. They're gonna hate that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but all the criminals have cyber trucks now.
They can't break the windows, at least as easily.
Dude, now wait until like bad guys in movies are driving cyber trucks.
There is this Liam Neeson movie where the bad guy drives a Tesla Model X, and the Falcon you can in one scene of the movie the Falcon door opens up and he leans out and he starts firing out the door.
The Falcon doors?
Oh, you'll have to look it up, see what it is. Just look up a video of Tesla Falcon doors or Tesla Model X Falcon doors.
Oh.
You watching a video?
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about him is you can't have cup holders on the doors.
Yeah, that's have any pocket doors.
Because when you forget that there's something in the door pocket and you open the door, it falls on your head. So.
What if it had cup holders that like?
I know it had.
And they rotated. Not gravity.
Oh, dang, that would be a good idea if they were just like on a like a gimbal.
Yeah, or just a hinge. Just a little
Or that. That would be like awesome. But like
and they work with run drive. Can you actually open the door while you're driving?
yeah, oh yeah, you can. There's even this if you go into the settings on the car, you can make it do a dance using the doors where it flops the doors up and down.
Jesus.
It's like what Elon Musk is such a crazy dude. Oh.
Yes, he is.
Oh,
That's another thing. He's unconventional. He has
yeah.
fun.
Yeah. You know how he bought like 40 like Tesla bought a ton of Bitcoin at like $45,000.
Yeah.
And he at that point he was like #1 richest in the world, and then Bitcoin went down to like 35,000 and he got bumped down to like #3 richest in the world, and then Bitcoin went up to $90,000, double what they paid for it.
Jeez.
Bitcoin doubled after Tesla bought it.
You remember when I was talking about Bitcoin?
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was talking about how it was totally the future.
Yeah. Should have bought a few coins.
Right. Yeah, I should have bought some.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah. I mean, I remember Bitcoin. I remember my buddy Jesse with the glasses
Yep.
telling about Bitcoin, and he was mining Bitcoin on his laptop or
Oh.
on his his like Windows 95
Yep.
desktop.
Yep.
And it's like, yeah, dude, they're worth like 10 cents a piece. I'm like, oh, that makes no sense at all. Like, what are you gonna do with that? Like now.
Oh. Do you think he sold that Bitcoin?
Oh no, that computer's been in the trash, I'm sure.
Well, if he could get the hard drive, he could get the Bitcoin off of it, the hash codes.
I know, but that thing's been thrown away for probably years. He might still have it.
That
I
Bitcoin.
think I've asked him about it before.
Yeah, that Bitcoin is worth 90,000 a coin. I would think
Right
you
now,
would.
it's worth 90.
I don't know about right now, but